Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Give me a couple of minutes. Sorry. This should be this one. What happened? Okay. Now we are good. Yeah. So yeah. Welcome back to the stream DMA Talks. It's your DMA, and this is the third race of the triple header. It's in Italy, Monza. About this track, okay, I'm not gonna bore you out with the facts. I'm gonna give you a hint of what happened in the last year race. Last year it was a pole by Verstappen and Ricardo is the second. I think Norris and Hamilton was something third and fourth. I guess I'm not sure. Or no, Hamilton was way back. Okay, something like that. But in the start, Ricardo took the lead, and it was keep on going there. Verstappen was trying hard that time. Verstappen was trying hard to overtake Daniel Ricciardo, but it's pretty hard in the Monza to easily. It's not like such a easy overtake place. You can overtake only in the DRS zones, but if the other car has more pace, it's pretty hard there. But as the race progresses and everyone pitted up, when Hamilton pitting came out, it was a Hamilton's Verstappen. Hamilton was a little bit ahead of Verstappen, so they took the turn one, and Verstappen took the sausage curve that is in the turn one and turn two. So he jumped on to Hamilton's car, and both the car are into the gravel. So yeah, and after the race goes on, then it's a Ricardo Norris who won the race. So that's how it was went for last year. So this year I'm not sure, but based on the practice sessions, it seems like the Verstappen has a good lead here, and Hamilton is taking his fourth power unit. He's maximizing all the units, like he's using almost everything new, so he'll be starting from the last from the grid. Verstappen is also taking some power unit changes, so he's also getting a 10 place grid penalty. Bottas is also getting some grid changes. Perez also, I think. I'm not sure. I think Perez is also getting some grid position changes because of the power unit changes, so he's getting some grid positions penalty. Yeah, basically this is what happened for the past few days. So we are into the Q1. Yeah, even Ocon is getting a 5 place grid penalty. So Monza is basically like it's in Italy. So usually Italians they always go for the red, right? The last time the Ferrari won the Monza is 2019. Leclerc won it, yeah. And before that, who's yeah, Vettel won, but he got some 5 second time penalty because he was pushing off the means something going off and coming back on the track, like that. All of things, it's like dangerous to the other drivers. Some penalty, so he was given a 5 second time penalty. 10 second, I'm not sure. So he has to finish. Means that in the finish it will be called as a second position. So yeah. Um, Mercedes seems to struggle in the track again. I'm not sure what happened or why, but they're struggling a lot here. They were in the top in the FP1, the practice one, but practice 2 and practice 3, like we came to know, like they are struggling very lot. In P3, FP3, Russell was finishing 7th and Hamilton was in 10th. It was such a things there. I don't know what Mercedes can do to get the car back in condition. We don't know, but still, you have to wait and look for what will happen today. And also, they have the race car, not like a qualifying one lap car. They have a kind of a race kind of car, so that has a huge reliability things. So, and they have some good grips. I mean, they have a good tire management. So yeah, so they can do something in the race, but still the position matters, right? You can't keep on fighting in the track, because with the current design arrow, or the current the arrow of the cars and the current rules, the cars will if there's a DRS stain, then no one can able to overtake, because it's like mostly like fighting for positions, right? It'll be pretty hard there. So yeah, we have seen that in Monaco, or I'm not sure, yeah, somewhere. I don't know. I forget that. Sorry, somewhere like Hamilton was struggling to overtake Gasly, and like I'm not sure, something like that was happening in the previous races. So we know, like, it's hard to easily overtake any driver in this new design. Means overtake in the DR strain in this design, but as per the race, or as per the design concept, like it is to bring the drivers closer, so that they can keep on fighting for longer time, not like previous years where the DRS, you can fight in the closer, but if you keep on going in the tails of the other driver, like, you will hurt your tires because of the turbulent air, and lose your grip. And here in this case, it's not going to be that big. There will be dirt here, but it's not like such a huge margins. It won't impact your tires much. This will give a close call to bring the drivers closer. And meanwhile, I think Leclerc, both the Red Bull drivers are going for the change in some power units. So I think the Ferrari has a huge chance of getting a 1-2 here, or let's see what happens. I don't know. And one more thing, like Alex Albon is having some appendicitis, so medical team has advised not to race, and so he's going for a treatment. For replacement, it was Nick De Vries is being called to drive the Williams car today, this weekend. Sorry, entire not today, entire weekend. So that's how it goes on now. So that's why instead of Albon, you will be seeing Davis there. Oh, okay. Even Saints is also getting some grid penalties with the engine or gearbox changes. Okay, it was Max Verstappen 5 place penalty, Esteban Ocon 5 place, Sergio Perez 10 place, Mick Schumacher 15 place, Valtteri Bottas 15 place, Kevin Magnussen 15 place, Sainz back of the grid, Hamilton back of the grid, Yuki Tsunoda back of the grid. So all these cars are getting into the penalties. So how many? Almost 9 cars are out. Yeah, and so 9 cars will be like 3 will be in the back of the grid and 9 cars will be getting grid penalties. So this will give the other teams to put some time, and for example for Williams and McLaren, they can able to get the positions in the qualifying, means in the start, because they will be starting in the front than all these guys, so they may get some possibility of getting more points in this race. And moreover, this circuit has 53 laps only, and there are 2 DRS, but most of people select the DRS is now useless here. It won't give that much of the expected DRS thing, and DRS like the speed to the cars. So yeah, basically most people say, most of the reviews and everyone say like, and even for the experiences, the DRS won't help much in this track because of the sharp corner. See, after the turning, that when you go to the straight, that's where DRS 1 is there. If you go straight there, and you will be immediately going to the hard stop there, because 1 and 2 is like so hard that it has a sausage curves and all those other things. So you have to travel through that one, even though they have a chicane, but chicanes also has some hard sausage curves. So no cars will be trying to get out of the line, so that'll be hard braking. So meanwhile, getting into the thing is like, so it's usually the cars with the inner one. Yeah, nowadays it's very hard, like the car having in the inner side can able to hold the positions, or outer side also can put, because it's 1 and 2, right? So like mostly the drivers will be like trying to hold the position as possible to cover the track. Then there's some DRS in sector 2. Yeah, the sector 2, there is one more DRS again. There is 2 turns. It will be pretty hard for the drivers to overtake there. Yeah, basically they can close the gap, but they can't. It's pretty hard to overtake. So DRS is not much effective here, but you can see some other overtakes in turn 2. Means as soon as they cross the turn 2, there's a turn in turn 3. The turn 3, you can see some other overtakes, and also in the turn 11 before finishing the race, the last turn. So yeah, you can see some of the you can see some overtakes in these regions, not in the DRS basically. Okay, there's a 2 minute warning for the Q1. So as of now, it's Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Russell. But the persons who is going to kicked out of this race of the Q1 is Magnussen, Bottas, Stroll, Mick Schumacher, and Vettel. But if they can able to put some time and climb to the top, they have to save some. I mean, they have to put some time there because already we have 9 cars that is having facing some good penalties. So there's a chance that these guys can use some of the advantages here. Well, Bottas last race he had a complete power unit change, but I don't know what happened. He had some failure, power unit failure, and stopped in the middle of the race. So I'm not sure what happens here. Almost all the cars are in the track. It's almost the bottom. All the tinta, mostly the sound. Yeah, both Mercedes out on track. Actually, both Red Bull, both Ferrari, and Sonoda are in pits. All others are in track. See, Vettel climbed up, Bottas climbed up. Zhou Guanyu climbed to 6th position. Gasly to 7th. Nice. Nick DeVries is performing much better than Hamilton. Hamilton 9th. Okay, but Hamilton is in used tires. Oh, okay. Okay, it's Latifi, Vettel, Stroll, Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher. All these cars are out of Q1. Well, it seems like Hamilton is struggling a lot with the new engine, or what? Yeah. Yeah, the Mercedes is struggling a lot. I mean, basically, Hamilton is struggling a lot here. Well, the Nick DeVries lap time has been deleted for exceeding track limits, but still he is in 15th. So yeah. So he is qualified for Q2. Actually, this is his first time into the track, the Formula One track actually. So Nitya Veris is put some time there and qualified for Q2 with the Williams. Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, Alpine has tried to go to Q3. That's not bad, but it's the first time he's going in the car for he's trying out for Formula One. Okay. Q2 has yet to start. The 15-minute clock is still on. Wait. Watch the live chat. Okay. Looking at the McLaren time chart, like the Norris and Ricardo, the gap between the two is like 0.009. That's like thousands of 19 thousandths of a second. Wow. But they're still in the bottom 10. But anyway, they can climb up because they're not having significant penalties of. Sorry, they can climb up better. It's not much of time. But meanwhile, Hamilton also, who clocked the time, or using the soft tires. Use the soft. Let's see like how they perform in the Q2 and Q3. Actually, most of the middle fighters, all the things are like they'll be looking for these kinds of time period where most of the top top 5 title contenders will be having some grid penalties, and this gives them the opportunity to gain some positions in the finish and gain some more points in the finish, so that they can able to they can stand out in the mid title fights, or mid no, title fight. What do you say? Yeah, okay, the positions like the constructor positions or the race driver standings. Those things they can able to gain some points. They can with the points in such situations where most of the drivers are getting some good penalties. This will be the chance to gain some points much easier than the normal times, and climb up or stand against the, opponents. So, yep, basically here in this track, if Sainz and Leclerc can able to help each other by supporting the slipstream, they can have other positions. Yeah. Anyway, like Sainz is getting some 5 place grid penalty, so it doesn't matter. But it will be helpful if Leclerc can take that lead. And well, looking at the stroke money, he is on 6th, but Hamilton is performing much lesser than I'm confused. Like confused here. Yeah. Hmm. So it's been like almost 2.5 minutes has been passed in the Q2, but still no cast in the show. Okay, Perez has just come out of the track. Sorry, come out of the pit. Yeah, Perez, Verstappen, Bottas. Yeah, all these drivers are coming out now. As of now, Perez has a clear path and no traffic, and Verstappen is leading a pack there. Uh, that will be like pretty hard for the Zhou, Gasly, and all these drivers. Let's see how it goes over here. Well, Hamilton, Russell are having some own gaps so that they can able to fight. Verstappen is like holding the everyone. I don't know, he's picking so slow. I don't know why, but anyway. Okay, Sainz and Verstappen on used set of tires, but still they are Sainz has clocked for a better time than Verstappen, like 0.3 seconds. But Leclerc is in 14th. What happens there? That's Leclerc. Okay, 27,201. Then sector 2 is going to complete now. Let's see what happens here. Nice, 27,158. Still in the final turns. Yeah, 26,849. Nice. So wait. Well, Leclerc and Verstappen are in yeah, just very close to 121,208, and Verstappen is 121,265, like 5 tenths of a second, 5 hundredths of a second. Yeah. So as of now, it looks like Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, then Alpine. Okay, the gap between Hamilton and Russell is 300ths of seconds. Yeah, almost like half a second, more than half a second. So we know Sainz gets a penalty there. Verstappen gets 5 penalty. Perez 10 place. Hamilton back of the grid. So looking at the top people like Leclerc, then Russell, then Verstappen might be, yeah. I'm confused here. Verstappen only coming somewhere in the it's like 8th. Okay. So it's Leclerc, Russell, Alonso, Gasly. Oh, so Gasly, yeah. So Gasly, Ocon, based on the current standings. So it will be like Leclerc, Russell, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Sainz, Verstappen. Uh, so yeah, they'll be in the top 10 anyway. But still, they'll be in the back of the grid, like not like the leading the cars, but still they'll be somewhere close to that. They get just a 5 place grid penalty, not a huge changes like last race. Not last race, last before race, right? It was in Spa. That's where they used the new engine for Verstappen, and he was the way back. So as of now, who was in the elimination zones are Bottas, Nick De Vries, Zhou Guan Yu, Ricardo, and Tsunoda. Tsunoda is not going for a run because he knows like he's going to be anyway start in the back of the grid. So I think he's preserving his tires. Anyway, the top 4 stays there because they know like they are very much clear. See, look at the times between Perez and Hamilton. It's almost like a 4 tenths of a second slower than Perez. Yeah. So definitely so it's like they don't have to waste the time and any damage the cars running into the track again. Oh, Sainz is the back of the grid penalty. Let me look at it again. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It will be Sainz in the back of the grid. So in that case, it will be Leclerc, Russell, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, then Verstappen. So Verstappen will be in top 5 anyway. He gets only 5 place grid penalty. Nick Davis tried to put some time, but he went out of the track. So yeah, he really made this track time will be deleted anyway. And yeah, he can't able to improve there because he already dropped 1 second there. So anyway, more than 1 second. Hamilton went back to pit. So out from Q2 is Ocon, Bottas, Nick De Vries, Zhou Guan Yu, and Tsunoda. So as of now, mm, for gas, in terms of Alpine second driver, they have a lot of drivers in lineup. They are looking for a replacement, and the most probable one that everyone is hoping for, and everyone is also like looking for it, is like they'll be going for Gasly. We thought they will be going for Ricardo, but they are not. So the talk of the town is like they will be going for Gasly, and Gasly, so there'll be like vacancy in AlphaTauri, where that is where Red Bull Christian also was thinking of talking with negotiating with the FIA to get IndyCar driver to the Formula One, but there's a lot of things going on because there's a super points in the super license points, where based on your race wins and positions you'll get some points, and that will keep you in the, and that will be valid for 3 years, and totally like 40 points or something you have to get for every, means for the 3 years, for every each days will be like replaced by like it's okay cumulative. Like if I go and check your license, and from today to past 3 years, like the total points you should have gains is like 40. I mean, it's like driver license points, not a race points. Something points are there. So, but the points given for the IndyCar is much lower. So Red Bull is negotiating with the FIA to give the permission to go ahead, but I'm not sure. But a lot of people are standing against to that one, because if that is the case, it's like degrading the Formula One, and mostly like they will also have a plan for that, right? They would have, for example, Haas would have called some of their American drivers, or some people, some IndyCar drivers to drive instead of going for the, is that one replacement for Mazepin. They would have gone for some other drivers also. So as I said in the last race, last qualifying, sorry, the qualifying timings for the Q1, Q2 and Q3 are 18, 15 and 12. Initially it was 15, 15, 15, but they changed it to 18, 15, 12, because the number of cars on the track would be lesser, and yeah, most of the time the top drivers, they don't start their runs, like they'll wait in the track till they get some positions, or clear track on the it's clearance, clear of the traffic. Well, meanwhile other drivers will go in the track and also warm up the racing line for them, like something like that. So as of now, looking at the slots, like because Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, all these drivers will be getting penalties. So it will be Leclerc, Russell, Norris and Ricardo, Alonso and Alonso. Then it might be like Verstappen. Hamilton used set of tires, but it's in purple. Wow, I just sector two. That's a outlap. Okay, 27. So Verstappen is like a 0.3 seconds slower than Sainz. Good. I mean, it's not too bad for me. That's what I'm saying. And Sainz is going in the back of the grid, so looking at that point of view, Verstappen is like, yeah, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Meanwhile, Hamilton, yeah, Norris, Hamilton, Ricardo, Gasly, all are in a used set of soft tires. While Alonso went to the pits, I don't know what happened. He struggled in S3, I guess. Okay, Alonso came out first, is coming out first because he hasn't clocked the time. He said like he felt like he doesn't have a grip in the front two tires. So yeah, there'll be chance of yellow flags because most of even Russell complained say like he couldn't able to find the grip in the track. But the track temperature is good. I don't know what it's like 28 or something else. So basically, like there'll be a chance of yellow flag. So let's say this is the final standings based on that. Looking at it, anyway, Hamilton, Sainz and Hamilton, they don't care about that because he's going to start from the back of the grid. Okay, Hamilton heads out with a new set of tires while Russell is in new set and Russell is in used set. So now we can see, let's see like how the Alonso's timing is coming up. He's going to start now faster. Sector 1 is done now. 27 158. That is okay. And okay, it is good actually. Wow, 26 850. Well, Alonso's 27.6, okay. Hamilton 27.22. Alonso completed but still in 10th. He hasn't wait, yeah, oh, Verstappen has gained his position there. Yeah, Hamilton 5th, Russell, I think he's going to lose there because he has already. So it's Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton. So it will be Leclerc, Russell in the front row, Norris and Ricciardo in second row, then Gasly, Alonso. Yeah, then it will be like a Verstappen. He'll be going to 7th position there. So this is what Ferrari wanted actually. They wanted to lock the front, which they get the front in the one car at least, so that they can able to focus and get that red car to the finish. We know this is not the final grid anyway. There are a lot of grid points, penalties, and grid penalties going up because of the changes, power unit changes, or MGUK changes. So we'll be looking forward later. As far as I know, it's Leclerc. In my assumption, the top six will be Leclerc, Russell, Norris, Ricardo, Gasly, Alonso. Yeah, these will be the top three rows. Then might be Verstappen. I know seventh, but I'm not sure like how the others will be like coming into the positions. But still, yeah. Yeah, so he made that better, and see you guys tomorrow. Until then, goodbye. Yeah, keep yes, please subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, this is a common comment for any YouTuber, so I'm just copying the same. So yeah, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, whatever it is, like if you feel something like I can improve in this live stream, please be open to it. You can comment in any time. This will be like rendered in my channel, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow.